Welcome back, guys. I had the opportunity to go fishing with Richard and Suzanne, and Joe came along too, a new guy. He came along. We went out of St. Pete, Egmont Key. We went out 55 miles, and another friend of mine took their boat because when you go 55 miles, you need two boats. So we went out, had a good time out there. On the way out there, we stopped at the two holes that my friend Gary had. So we got on the red snapper. We caught red snapper. Joe caught this real big grouper, and we caught a big mangrove. On the way back in though, well, what made us start going back in is because the storms came up. So we had to start going back in. The problem was we went through a storm. There was a big storm over here, and there's a big storm on the other side. So Richard shot the middle, and he's a good captain. He went right in the middle. It was rough, but there's nowhere else to go. But it was rough. We all got wet and everything. But one thing about it is though, you know, I'm a decent filleter, but I don't always get all the fish fillets off the carcage. And a friend of mine at work, he's from Jamaica. He was born and raised in Jamaica. He says I'm throwing away the best part of the fish. So today I'm going to attempt to make a fish head soup using two groupers. And if it works, I'm going to start doing this every time. But I've never made it before. We're going to try to make it. I pulled out all I could out of this. They said get all the blood out, so I got all the blood out. And so there's a lot of meat, I think, still in here around the gills. Usually I cut this out, but I'm not going to. I said I'll just use it to make the fish head soup. But it's gonna be I want you to check out this video and see you back in the kitchen. Thank you. We put in at Egmont Key, and we had to go get bait at this. It's like a pontoon boat right there in the bay. You pull up there, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Going through by the Skyway Bridge. It's all lit up. Check it out. Joe's got a tight line there now. Oh yeah, he's coming up pretty smooth, yeah. Fish on. Get him in the boat, Mr. Gill. No, that's a good grouper. Hey, grouper. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what we look for.
That's it. There you go.
Good job. Yeah, that's awesome. Check it out, Ruth.
I don't mind. Ooh, doggy. That's a nice one.
See what he weighs. He's 10 pounds.
10 pounds. All right. Oh, there you go. Ooh, look at that. That's a nice fish right there. That's a,
It's 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Got him.
how big? Oh, that's about 20
We're
inches.
fixing to measure.
Oh, he's taking that.
To the tail.
Yeah, he's about 21.
21.
20?
Yeah, he's 21 tip to tip, roughly. A little bit less.
Oh, yeah. What a whoop. He ain't gonna whoop me. He's hit. You might have to do that. Make it up a little. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, fry.
Yeah. Hey. 18 and a half. Come on, Richard. Come on.
On the knockery.
On the knockery.
Brings in.
Snap.
Well, it's looking like a snapper. It's looking like a red snapper. Looks like a keeper, maybe. We'll see that. They gotta be 16, which is a big. Verdict is
Oh, for sure. 17.
Get right over here. Only time it'll matter if you got a shark on.
Good deal.
It's on.
go out.
It's on. That's a pretty decent one.
Has squid on?
Yeah, a little piece of squid through that for me, and only left a little bit.
Porgy. No, that's trigger fish. They're closed. Make
Bigger fish.
Trigger fish.
Trigger fish.
Whoa.
Million.
No, jumping
That's
in
a
front of
good
the boat.
vermilion right there. That's a keeper.
A million right there.
Got on. Apparently, I'm gonna film, not fish. It's okay. Haven't been having any luck.
Yeah, I got one on.
Yeah, we already got one. Now Al's got one. Hard over there. Al's working. Rufus again, always checking out what's going on. He's a good little dog. Like he's got color. Oh, that's
Red snapper. You might be big enough.
that might be a little bigger than Rachel. Let's see.
Broke. Red snapper. Let's see how big.
Well, he's not as big as that red snapper.
We it made us actually go way in because it was getting rough. It kind of got bad there a couple of times. Richard, he kind of, as you can see, he kind of shot for the sunny part, which is hopefully was going to be the calmest, but there was a water spout actually touching the ground on the other side, and everybody on the boat was getting wet. It was something else going through this area. But hey, that's part of it. If you go out there, you gotta be willing to take that kind of punishment sometimes, especially in the summertime when the storms are out and about. So Richard got us through it though. That's what counts. All right, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you see how that storm was we went through there. There was a water spout on the right there when we was coming back in, but I want to thank Richard and Suzanne for taking us out there. I had a really good time, and Gary for the coordinates for the red snapper hole. But all right, we're gonna take and put the grouper head. What I did is I cleaned it up the best I could, but I mean, this is my first time doing this, so it is what it is. What I like to do is not have nothing go to waste when I'm cleaning these grouper, because I've heard so much about this fish head soup, so that's why I'm doing this. Oh, look at all these pots going in there. Try to clean up. I got all the blood out I could. So look at all that meat. It's in the jaws and stuff. And like I said, my fillet job ain't the best, so there's still some meat in there. This is just 2 groupers. As you know, we caught red snapper, and here I'm just gonna, this is all you really need, but I watched a YouTube video and it was showing me to use some ingredients that I had in the refrigerator and all. So I'm putting onions in there, some parsley, some celery, and some clove garlic. I'm putting 1 clove of garlic in there just to get this going. So just throw it all in there. There we go. All right. I'm also putting a bay leaf in there and some peppercorn. Put this in there. Oh, this is smelling good already, guys. Smell that. Oh. There you go. Awesome. Okay. I've been pulling this meat off here, and look at the meat I'm getting off of this. I've already pulled these picked dry. First mate, she was busy doing a text, so I couldn't videotape it, but man, there's all kind of meat in here. It's a little laborish, but there's a lot of meat in here. Some of it you have to just go through and you gotta fill it, and if it's mushy, I throw it away. But if it's meat, I put it in the bowl. That's all I do. Like I said, this is my first time doing it. Look at that. That's a lot of meat. And I'm not even halfway through this yet, and there's a ton of meat in here. Guys, I want you to look at the meat I got out of that grouper. Those just two grouper heads I got out of there. And I ate a lot of it while I was, just like turkey. When you doing the turkey, you eat some of the turkey. I was doing that with this, and I was eating a lot of the fish, but we still got, that's a lot of meat there. Stone crab traps ain't getting this year. We eating this. No, we got like small yellowtail snapper and mangrove snapper stuff we're gonna put in the grouper traps. I mean in the in the stone crab traps. But man, I'm gonna start doing this. If I don't do the soup, I'm gonna do this, because this is good right here. Oh, there we go. Well, I've got the vegetables cooking. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit and let it simmer. It smells pretty good too, though. Oh. All right, guys, it's done. It smells terrific. I'm almost scared to try it because I never made this before, but I'm gonna try it. But man, it smells good. It basically tastes like soup with fish in it. It's pretty good. It's good. I mean, for my first time, I think it's real good. I think I'm gonna start doing this. I really do, but it's good. I'm definitely gonna eat the rest of this. and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the water.
little better. Oh, it just come off.
Oh no.
Oh,
Taking a little bit, is he?
Got him?
yep.
Oh.
What?
We put in an Egmont key, and we had to go get bait at this. It's like a pontoon boat right there in the bay. You pull up there, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning.